So what is an appraisal? An appraisal is a fair market evaluation of a subject property by a certified professional appraiser that determines the estimated worth of a property based on comparable properties in the area. It's typically required by mortgage lenders to ensure they're not lending more money than the home is actually worth. You, as a home buyer, also want to make sure you're not buying houses that are, well, less than what they're worth. Now, why is an appraisal needed? An appraisal is often necessary to determine the fair market value of a property and help mortgage lenders verify they're not lending more funds than the collateral or the subject property is truly worth. How much does an appraisal cost? Appraisal costs can vary. Traditional home loan appraisals typically range from $500 to $800 for personal and vacation home loans, and $650 to $1,200 for investment homes. Now, for larger homes, specifically over 3,500 square feet, there's going to be additional fees that are likely going to be required, as appraisal prices are very depending on square footage. What is an appraisal waiver? An appraisal waiver removes the requirement to obtain an appraisal to prove the value of a home and can be requested depending on various factors, such as qualifications of both the borrower, the homeowner, and the property. Commonly used among purchase and refinance loans, this waiver, however, cannot be received when you're getting cash out. When you're buying a home or refinancing a house, you're going to need at least 20% equity in the property to obtain the appraisal waiver. How is an appraisal waiver obtained? To receive an appraisal waiver, your qualifications as a homeowner must match certain criteria as well as those which pertain to the property itself. Typically meaning you're going to have to put down 20% when purchasing a home, or have at least 20% equity in the home when you're refinancing. Those will provide you the highest likelihood of receiving an appraisal waiver. Ultimately, these waivers may not be approved upon further discussion with your loan officer, who can provide further insight into other options available. What is an appraisal contingency? An appraisal contingency simply allows you to cancel your purchase contract and receive your money back, your earnest money specifically, should the home you're buying fail to appraise for equal or greater value than what was initially agreed upon on the purchase price. This contingency helps protect you, the buyer, from, well, becoming victims of unfair pricing or buying a house that is worth less than what you're buying it for. So it's really important that you always speak with your loan officer and mortgage company before signing any contract documents or disclosures related to this matter. Last thing you may want to do is waive your appraisal contingency unless you're doing it on purpose as a negotiation tactic. I hope this was helpful. If you ever have questions, please think Blink. From now until next time, cheers.